Do you know what it means to bury a son?
The night the truth was revealed, silence swallowed the entire compound. No one spoke. No one moved. The wind itself seemed to hold its breath. Adaeze sat on the bare floor, her hands trembling, her eyes fixed on nothing. Her mother's secret echoed in her mind like a curse that refused to rest. Any male child from my lineage belongs to the evil forest. 7 daughters slept inside. 5 sons buried without names. Tears rolled down her cheeks slowly, but she made no sound. Obinna did not shout that night. That was what made it worse. He sat outside, staring into the darkness, his voice heavy. Do you know
what it means to bury a son?
To bury a son, he asked quietly. Adaeze said nothing. His voice cracked slightly. I held our first boy, Adaeze. He cried. He was alive. I named him my Obidike. Adaeze's breath caught. He stopped breathing before sunrise. I buried him with my own hands. That was the first time she truly understood. He wasn't just angry, he was broken. And now, they laugh at me, Obinna continued. They call me wealthy, but empty. He turned to her. I don't want another wife, he said slowly. I want my son from you. Tears slid down Adaeze's face. And if I cannot give you one, she whispered. Obinna looked away. Then I will have no choice. I will take another wife. Those words cut deeper than any blade. Adaeze looked up at him, her voice shaken. And if I tell you I am with child again? Obinna froze. The room turned cold. Then this is your last chance, he replied. Adaeze was the most beautiful maiden in the village, the only daughter of the Igwe. Every young man wanted her hand in marriage, but she only had eyes for Obinna. Obinna was the biggest yam farmer in the village of Oswofia. He loved Adaeze so much and lavished her with so much that she became the envy of all. Soon they were married in a very beautiful marriage ceremony. Adaeze had 7 daughters, but all her sons returned at stillbirth. The pregnancy was heavy with fear. The village watched her like a story they were waiting to end. She will lose this one too. The gods have marked her. Adaeze heard everything, but this time she refused to break. Days passed like years. Fear became her shadow. Every whisper in the village followed her. Women pointed. Men shook their heads. Beautiful, but cursed. Of what use is beauty without a son? Adaeze stopped going out. She stopped smiling. But deep inside her, something had changed. This time, she would not lose her child. The memory of the second son haunted her the most. He never cried. The midwife had simply shaken her head. That silence never left Adaeze. One evening, an old woman arrived at their compound. No one saw where she came from. No one knew her name. Her voice was dry, like harmattan wind. You carry a child that does not belong to the living alone, she said, staring directly at Adaeze. Obinna frowned. What do you mean? The forest is waiting. The old woman replied. It has claimed before. It will claim again. Adaeze clutched her stomach. Please, she whispered, tell me what to do. The old woman stepped closer, her eyes sharp. You must go to the evil forest yourself. Obina snapped. Impossible! But the old woman raised her hand. On the night this child chooses to come, you must meet the forest before it comes for you. And if I refuse? Adaeze asked softly. The old woman's voice dropped. Then you will bury another son. The night of labor came like a storm sent by the gods themselves. Thunder cracked the sky open. Rain lashed the earth. Adaeze screamed, but this time she did not lie down. I am going, she said. Obina grabbed her arm. You will die out there. Adaeze looked at him, eyes fierce despite her pain. I am already dying, piece by piece. And so she walked into the forest, alone, bleeding. You carry what is mine. The voice surrounded her. No, he is mine. You speak boldly, for one bound by a promise. I did not make that promise, yet you bear its consequence. Pain ripped through her. She closed her eyes. I will pay the price. I will give you my sight, she whispered. Adaze's voice trembled, but did not break. Take something from me that I can never get back. The forest seemed to breathe. Choose carefully. I will give you my sight, she whispered. Not enough. Her heart dropped. Another wave of pain. I will give you my voice, she cried. I will never speak again. What more do you want from me? She screamed. The answer came like a cold wind. Give what will make you remember every day. Adaeze froze. Her breathing slowed. Then she understood, slowly, painfully. I will give you my sight. She paused. The forest stared, and her lips trembled. My hearing, even the wind stopped. You will live in darkness and in isolation, the voice said. Yes, Adaeze whispered, forever unable to see or hear from the child you saved. Tears poured down her face. Yes, a scream tore through the forest. Then, a baby's cry, loud, strong, alive. Morning came gently. The villagers found her at the edge of the forest. She was alive, but her eyes empty, her ears unresponsive. The baby boy lay beside her, crying with life. Obina rushed forward, his hand shaken. Adaeze, he called. She stirred slightly. Her lips moved. I can't see you, she said faintly. Obina froze. Her eyes were open, but empty, no light, no recognition. A heavy silence fell over the crowd. She had paid. The truth hit him like a storm. She paid. Someone Obina whispered. Fell to his knees. For the first time in his life, the richest man in the village wept like a child. Adaeze lived, but she could not see her children. She could not see the son she fought for, hear the laughter of her children. She could only speak to them, but she held her son. She felt him, she knew him, and that was enough. The village that once mocked her now spoke her name in hushed voices. They stopped calling her cursed. They called her something greater, a living sacrifice. And Obina, he never spoke of taking another wife again. Not after that. Not after what she had sacrificed. Instead, he became The ears she could not use, the eyes she had lost, but on quiet nights, when the wind passed through the trees, it carried a strange whisper, not cruel, not dark, but respectful, as if even the forest itself remembered the woman who dared to bargain with it and paid the price with her own light. If this story touched you, don't just scroll away. Subscribe and join this family, because more stories like this are coming your way.